What's up, then, podcast members? Episode 6 here, special Thanksgiving episode for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Thanksgiving week so far. I just want you guys to be thankful and blessed. A sign that I did see our church here in North Carolina. I like this sign. Being thankful is just not one day a year, it's a lifestyle. So being thankful is just not one day a year, it's a lifestyle. So hopefully you guys, that is a lifestyle for you, being thankful, being blessed for the small things you have, for the big things you have. But let's bring in the boys. We are glad that you're here with us. Episode 6 here at What's Up Then podcast. We've really been enjoying this, just getting some hour fellowship with each other as brothers. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Like, comment, subscribe, join the ride, join the rocket ship. Tell us how we can improve. We want to improve. We want to have good content out there for you guys. But if you guys aren't telling us, and then we're not going to improve or do anything different. So let us know what you guys think. But let's welcome back our fearless leader this week. Tucker, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good. Why am I considered the leader?
I don't know. That's just one thing. I don't know. Our fearless leader, our editor.
He's taking a week off. He's fresh. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm recovered from being sick. A rough past week.
How was your sickness?
Only really 2 bad days, but other than that, just the sore throat and the stuffiness and all that. So
allegedly,
we're back.
Allegedly COVID. We don't know. It wasn't tested, so
not sure. I don't think it was.
You don't test, you can't test positive. You don't have it if you don't test.
Exactly.
That's true.
So, but we're doing good, Tuck. Doing good. Any openings? Yeah. Any opening statement for me today?
My fantasy team's falling apart.
Fantasy team's falling apart. We will get into that later.
Surprise. Already fell apart.
We're getting in that a little bit later. Keaton, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Another light podcast today. It's really fun.
You can see we got our hoods on. It's cold.
He said that with such joy.
Keaton's ready. He's awake.
Yeah, he's awake. He's ready to go.
I'm ready for the podcast.
We're not in the sunny state of Phoenix. We're in the cold. Snow is upon us.
Yeah. 70 last week, 30 this week. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's Ohio weather.
Yep.
Last but not least, Spencer, how we doing today?
I am doing great. I got my t-shirt on because it's still nice and warm. Hitting the 70s is the high. It's wonderful here. You guys should just move to Arizona instead. Join the movement.
You got room for us? Get a big house this next time you guys get in a house.
We'll look at it. We'll start a compound here soon.
Yeah.
Buy a big old lot, bunch of rooms, start a big Woodlika compound.
Amanda can cook for us each night.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's totally in for it.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into this episode. We got some different topics. Of course, we're going to be talking some Thanksgiving. As a family, got some funny stories. As you can tell, Thanksgiving is probably one of our favorite holidays because we get to eat a lot, and we don't get yelled at. But we don't get yelled at as much by mom when we eat a lot on Thanksgiving. But gonna talk a little Thanksgiving, also a little fantasy. Gonna build our plates for Thanksgiving meal, and maybe we'll call it a day. But let's start out. Let's talk about a little bit Black Panther. Well, we finally all four got to watch Black Panther. Should we give? If you haven't watched Black Panther, fast forward a little bit.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning.
Just fast forward until you think we're done.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're safe at that point. On YouTube, can we put a little thing like, hey, it's safe again? Like a little
can't put a bookmark.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Find our tag when it's safe again. We'll put one now and we'll put one later.
Yeah, the editor. Let's get on that. Let's get on that, editor.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
I totally would, but I'll let you do it. I know how.
Yeah, I bet. But let's talk a little Black Panther. Who wants to start first with their thoughts?
How about
go.
just say we'll give a little scale, like a little out of 10
1 to
scale.
10.
What we
Yeah,
thought.
give a ranking first.
Yeah, let's all get a ranking.
All right,
Instant
Keaton.
reaction. Go.
Keaton.
All right, I'll say 9 out of 10 on the movie.
Okay.
I put a third behind Infinity War and Endgame.
Man, that's
Oof.
bold.
It was a very good movie.
That's a good instant reaction.
I
Tucker?
think
Yeah.
I think I'll put. I gotta let it marinate first, but I'm gonna put it at a 7. We'll give it a 7 to start.
That's a little low, but
I would go. I'm probably going. Oh, man, this is tough. I'd probably put it at an 8 instant reaction.
Okay.
that's all you got. 8.
Eight instant reactions, an 8.
Yeah, I would say 8.5, 9. It was a pretty good movie. They did a really good job. Really good job with it.
It felt like an old Marvel movie.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Like, I don't know,
That is true.
it just felt good to watch.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
after like Doctor Strange and Thor, that was just nice to watch.
I feel like when they're bringing in new characters and like doing their origin stories, those are the best movies.
Yeah. It always has the best storytelling in those.
Because they're not
Those ones.
stretching quite as far.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
Technically, it's an origin story for both of the main characters too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, the
Sort of.
developing origin
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I've watched it on opening day. So the two brothers, Tucker and Keaton, I had to get their thoughts right away. I was trying to call them and things, and Keaton's rating really surprised me. He went into the movie and was like, they're gonna dwell on Chadwick too much, and Keaton just his rating blew me away, saying top 3 movie and things like that.
Yeah.
But
I thought they did
Yeah.
that all good too, because I was kind of nervous they were gonna dwell on them and like make the whole
Yeah.
movie a big part of the movie about them.
yeah,
But I thought what they did
Yeah.
with this story was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
it
think
was.
throughout the whole thing, because even the credits, like the credit was kind of him and him shots of him walking and being Black Panther, and then kind of the funeral at the beginning. They left it, but they still wrapped it up at the very end too,
Yeah.
with the
Yes.
burning of the funeral garment stuff. I thought they did a great job of honoring like him, but also not making it over the top or trying to
Yeah.
do some silly CGI thing to get him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been
Just kinda
so
let it
bad
happen.
if they tried to CGI him into the movie
Yeah,
It's
it would have.
like,
Yeah, it would have been.
as
Yeah.
like a memory or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
So the opening scene, Spencer, I didn't get it. Keenan had to explain to me. Do you understand what the lady was doing? The sister was doing in the beginning to try to save Chadwick.
Like, what
She was trying to make the heart again.
Yeah.
She was trying to make the plant again so he could drink the.
Yeah.
Me and Tucker did
so
not
that
get.
he could get his,
I
he could get his power again.
Did you get that at the beginning, Keaton? Or did you
Yeah.
have to wait to see it?
I didn't get it. I will say I didn't. Get
I
that.
just thought he was
I
just
didn't-
sick. and
As soon as she
couldn't
like
fix
pulled it, as soon as she pulled it out of the printer, I was like, yeah, that's the heart.
I didn't get it at the
plant.
beginning because the only part I heard at the beginning was she was trying to print a heart, and I thought, oh, he's got something wrong with his actual heart. I only
Yeah.
heard that. I got it when they brought it back later for her to get the power of Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was with Tucker. I totally thought that she was just trying to save him. I was like, I totally forgot Michael B. Jordan in the first movie burned all the Black Panther juice
Yeah,
stuff.
I forgot about that too.
I totally
the
forgot.
plants.
So, but yeah, and then the jaw dropping end scene. I did not expect them having a kid. The whole girlfriend moving away from Wakanda and then Did you not stay for the end scene?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my!
That's not even after the credits. It's like right after the
Ooh.
movie
Yeah,
ends.
it was like 3 minutes.
After some credits, though, we just left today. We had to get
Oh.
back. I know it's
Oh my
cardinal sin. I'm
gosh, you
watching the
can't
Marvel
even-
movie.
That's-
We had the sitter. We had to get back. Is the whole thing. We couldn't.
So there's
Oh
my gosh.
there's a junior Spencer.
I broke the cardinal sin.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
he
we
has
can
a-
explain it.
Baby Black Panther.
Yeah,
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 there's
they
a
had
kid.
a kid.
just after this,
Who had
like
a
she's
kid?
still sitting on the beach, and then
The girlfriend
yeah,
brings
the
out
girlfriend
his son.
comes up from behind her with the son, and then they introduce
But
it.
who's
who's
the
the
son?
girl from
Oh,
Cage.
it's Chadwick and okay.
Yeah, that's his. That was
That's-
Chadwick's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they have a kid.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
like, I'm-
why did she not even come back for her husband's funeral then?
Because she
She's-
said that Chadwick, Black Panther, didn't want the kid to come back for that.
Yeah,
reason.
she wants the kid to have a normal life. She doesn't want it to have
Yeah.
a life with Wakanda.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
he didn't want him to be a prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave it. There was a couple of parts like with the CGI and some of the scenes were kind of bad. That's why I gave it a 7.
I feel like some of the underwater scenes were a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the scene where the queen ends up dying. I didn't like that scene.
No, that's terrible. That is terrible.
Why was it
Why is-
terrible?
You kill her, you kill Black Panther, then you kill the mom?
Oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's
mad.
the
No, I
origin
just thought the
story.
way they filmed
What is
it
this
was
daughter
bad.
supposed to do? You lose your brother,
It's
then
act-
you lose the mom?
It's an origin story. What do you mean?
Oh my
And
goodness.
then she had to fight with. Is she going to be?
A good
Spiteful,
Black Panther.
like-
bring
Yeah,
vengeance,
she
or is
shoulda-
going to be good still.
She should have
Yeah.
killed him. He's gonna come back and haunt her.
No.
She should have killed him.
Did you guys
No.
like? Did you guys like Neymar?
No.
Yeah, I didn't really like. him
I
either.
did. I liked him.
Is he a brand new developed character? Is he in the comics?
Yeah, he's in the comics. He
I
was,
said
I
he's
believe
pretty
he
old.
was. Yeah, I believe he was one of Marvel's first characters.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
up there with Captain America. Like Captain America was back in the 50s. So
I struggle with the Marvel universe as a whole. It's like where's this dude who's like super powerful, could have helped out with Thanos when Thanos was trying to destroy the world.
yeah,
and
I mean they
hanging
kind
out
of
in the water.
explained it. Like they went into
Yeah,
the water to
he's
get
like
away from
separate.
Well, I
away
know
from
that, but
yeah,
Yeah.
get away from war and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Did you know who Ironheart was? You know that it's Ironheart, the little girl
The girl from
in the
college,
suit.
the
oh,
19-year-old.
girl in call. Okay, no.
Her name's Ironheart. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay. Okay.
She's
Yeah, I
getting
knew-
her own show.
Like I knew all these characters before seeing the movie. I knew they were in this movie.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Ironheart is.
Which I feel like that's kind of hurting me now because you're just not surprised anymore. But
Sure.
I
Everything
don't
brings
watch
just
you-
because I know all these characters now from reading comics.
All right. Go
But
check.
you're not surprised. Yeah, go watch. We advise you to go watch Black Panther. Love the Marvel. We love the Marvel series. So-
Definitely a good movie. They're
Movement in
getting
the tiger that they can come back. No more spoilers from here on out, John.
yeah. They're definitely getting back on
Yeah.
track.
Go
Yeah.
watch. Yeah, go watch.
Go watch Black Panther. It's great. We loved it. No more spoilers from this point forward. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to you that haven't watched Black Panther. Go watch it, or wait for Disney Plus in 2 months. But fantasy update, music, whatever you want to say, NFL fantasy update. Yeah,
That's the sound. There you go.
Tucker got a bye week last week, just like Joe Mixon got a bye week. Some would say he got 2 weeks in a row. Joe Mixon got a bye week.
That's
Ooh,
false.
uh,
False. injury. He was projected to get a lot of points. He was doing good, and then
what? Okay. What are projections supposed
and
to do?
the backup. I don't know if he was a backup, but the secondary running back had 3 reception TDs for the
Yes,
Bengals.
I had
Is
2
that
of them
Joe-
while Joe Mixon was still in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
is that Joe Mixon getting the points or
Yeah.
the backup running back getting the
But I
points?
feel like in the second half, if Joe Mixon didn't get hurt, he would have had a banger game.
Some would
Actually,
say
he was on his way to decent round.
He
Decent
gave me
round.
9
Let's
points
give
without
the official
playing
update.
a whole half.
Spencer's got the updates.
Oh yeah, here's
The
the
official
update. Give the
statistics
stats.
from the day.
Give the stats.
Joe Mixon, 9.2 fantasy points,
Yep.
7
Yikes.
for 20 rushing, 3 receptions, 42 yards. Not a bad day. He came out of the game with a concussion. We'll see if he can go next week. Jonathan Taylor, unfortunately, 16.4 fantasy points, 22 rushes, 84 yards, and a TD. 3
Yikes.
receptions, 10 yards.
Yikes.
1 lost fumble, which brought his total down. So he
Yikes.
doubled up, almost doubled up Joe Mixon today. looks like-
Yikes.
Jonathan Taylor is back rolling again,
Yes.
just in time for the fantasy playoffs.
Hey, you
when
want
it could arguably be most important.
Yes.
to? Well,
yes.
if you
yes.
make the playoffs, I'm not making the playoffs.
That's true. You win
Well, you gotta win one game in the poop bracket on the bottom.
I did last week. I did beat Spencer in fantasy.
Well, that was last week.
Yeah,
Your
you
team
gotta,
Okay,
might be
I
good.
wasn't here.
you gotta put that little
bit
bit in. You gotta put that little bit in.
Yeah, I got to win over Spencer, and
Yeah, good
I think
job.
our records are tied, aren't they?
To be
Good
fair,
job.
his team might be bad. Mine is probably even worse in that league. So
I don't think my
And I
team's
told
bad. My
Tuck-
players
I-
don't put up my points that I need. 'em.
I told Tucker that this is Spencer's first year in this league. He picked up a team. If he drafted,
Okay.
he would be whooping us probably.
hope so.
Okay.
All right, that goes into this next question for fantasy. Keaton is just sitting back, relaxing for this segment.
Yep.
But so for fantasy, it's hard because
That's
Bengals
what she said.
Yeah, there it is.
Really? The Bengals are playing the Steelers. So that's the hard point. This is where it goes into Tucker's whole conspiracy theory. So he's talking to our dad before the game. And so we have the Steelers defense that would want to do good because we want to win the game. But then in fantasy, you have a player on the opposite team that you need to do good. It's just a hard world to be in.
Well, yeah, here's what he says every week. He goes, I tell him, like, if we're watching a game, I tell him what players I have on each team that we're watching. And so the Steelers game comes on, and he goes, who do you got on the Steelers? I go, well, I had Claypool, but he got traded. So now I have nobody. Then I go, well, today I have Joe Mixon on the Bengals because we're playing them. And he goes, wow, you always have someone on the other team that we're playing. And he goes, I hope Joe Mixon gets hurt. And what happens?
Ouch.
This is Dad's fault. I've gave
You can still have your fantasy player do really, really well and your team beat them.
Yeah, I want Mixon
No.
to put in a couple touchdowns, but
Yeah.
then
and the
then the
Steelers, can
Steelers
still
win.
win even with that. Yeah.
yeah, that's all I need.
It's just a
can have
hard
both.
world. It's a hard world to be in.
If you could only have one thing, if you could only have your team doing well and winning in real life, or your player that they play against do really well against your team, which would you choose?
Well, this year the Steelers sucked, so I would want my fantasy team to do well.
If
No matter
Joe
what.
Joe Mixon put up 5 touchdowns against the Steelers, I wouldn't be mad. And he got me the win. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Steelers just need a tank.
No, the Steelers are a prime example of how not to transition from Packers, learn from the Steelers. This is not how you transition from your franchise quarterback. Not how you transition.
Especially with all the talent we have.
Yeah. Packers, learn from us, please.
They aren't.
Man. Now I will say, the Colts, man, I know Jeff Saturday's hiring. I don't know if you guys even care about all this, but I'll
Who's
say it
that?
anyways. Jeff Saturday's hiring was a little questionable, but he has in just 2 games, he has turned Colts, almost beating the Eagles today. In 2 games, Jeff Saturday has turned that team around. Turned the team around. So
How about
congrats to
that?
Jeff Saturday.
good job,
Jeff,
Jeff?
since you're listening, congratulations.
I don't know who you are, but good job.
Jeff
Is that
Saturday
the quarterback?
no, he was
The
a
GM?
center. No, he's the coach of the Colts, but he was the center for the Colts for Peyton Manning when he's there.
Oh, really?
You- Amanda even knows about this. She's
Yeah.
more experienced.
Okay, what? Good for
No.
her.
I haven't watched a full football game in over a year, so
Keaton will watch football on Thanksgiving for.
No, he won't.
I probably won't.
It's all that's on.
Man.
And another thing, in our league, we had a blockbuster trade today, and the owner sends me, I took a risk. And I said, he traded Cup and Aaron Jones. He got Cup and Aaron Jones, and he gave away 2 first-round draft picks.
Cup got traded for 2 first-round picks.
Yes.
That's suspicious.
After the injury.
Yeah. No, Cup.
Is he
I told
injured?
him. No, I told him Cup and
Yeah.
Aaron Jones are going
Cup's-
down. They're
Cup's
on
out
their
for the rest of
down.
the year.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they're going
okay.
downhill. They're going
Alright.
downhill.
Well, Aaron Jones isn't that good, anyways.
That is a bold trade, yeah.
And I told him they're both going downhill. I said, he's like, those are future first round picks, and prime example. What are you laughing about?
You're joking. Sorry.
I have
Or
a
coffee.
gummy.
I'm sorry. Chew your gummy.
I said a prime example. The Pelicans traded Anthony Davis 4 years ago, and look at this first round pick for next year from the Lakers. The Pelicans might get Victor, however you say his last name, 7-1 monster from a trade that was 4 years ago. So even in fantasy football, every pick is valuable just in real life. Remember that, fantasy owners.
He got 2 first-round picks for that.
No, he traded his 2 first-round picks, and that's what he told me. Those are just future
So
first-round picks.
I don't know. I think that was a good trade for the other person.
But
Oh, you know it's a bad trade now. It's a bad trade.
What Tar said.
he could pick up good players.
The one that got the picks or the one that got Cup? What do you like more? Getting Cup or getting 2 first rounders?
Well, if you think Cup's on a downhill, which
Yes.
if he got hurt, and
he is a downhill.
Matthew Stafford, who knows how long he's staying. So, yeah, it
Tucker
could be.
with- Tucker with the news right there. He
Jeez.
knows his quarterback.
It could be a good pick. A good pickup for the person who got the picks.
Yes.
Read there. Cup's a good pick. I think Cup's still got a few years as a owner of Cup in another league. I think he's still got a few years. You can't sell low on him, but if
Hope so.
if you are competing and you can sell him for a decent price, I would sell him. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
but
try.
I was just telling him every pick matters because he's just like, I just threw 2 first rounders in 24, 25. But who knows what his team's going to be in 24? That could be a top 5 pick. You never know. Just like this Pelicans. The Lakers suck this year, so Pelicans might get Victor 7-1 monster,
Yeah.
match it up with Zion, and then Brandon Ingram. Oh my goodness.
It's a good team, Keaton.
What, he doesn't like the Pelicans?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Keaton-
I think good team.
Keaton knows basketball, so
You're just
Not
trying to
more
get
than
him.
Kyle.
You're trying to get him in
Keaton-
this conversation.
yeah, getting Keaton involved.
Keen's getting too relaxed over there.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
falling
let's
asleep.
let's talk about the World Cup real quick.
What's the World Cup?
Yeah, what's the World Cup, Tucker?
That's-
Soccer.
Who played? Who played today?
Kyle said Argentina.
No.
No,
There's
Yes, you did.
No, they played Tuesday. There's two
No,
unknowns.
the host country played today. Who is?
Yeah, there's cool.
France.
That's what they cute.
Qatar.
Qatar.
Oh boy.
Qatar.
Goodness.
Qatar hero.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yep.
Qatar. Qatar and Ecuador
and
played
Ecuador.
today. I
Ecuador
would
won.
ask. Did
They
any
won.
of
They
you guys
won.
watch the game?
No, no.
I
one
watched the
cares.
No,
first
what's
half.
There was
It's
a
football
very
Sunday.
you watched
The first 5
there
minutes.
was a very controversial offsides call about
There-
3 minutes into the game that VAR
There's
called
not-
back. I don't think a single person in the entire world is like, oh, that was probably offsides.
Yeah.
And VAR went to
Where's-
the computer.
It wasn't offsides.
It
It
was. The goal
was.
was called back.
Okay.
Ecuador scored and it got called back.
Yeah.
The dude's like foot was offside.
His foot was offsides, which
Yeah.
technically is the
Offsides.
rule, but it was
I
one
didn't
of
even.
the worst.
VR.
Did
why
they
they
reverse
have
it from going to
Yes,
the
the
video?
VR.
Yeah, they took the goal
VAR.
off
Do you know
the
what VAR is, Tucker?
Yeah, they have replays now. I don't know what it is.
video
Yeah, basically.
assistant referee?
Basically.
Yeah. So did they reverse the call from looking at
They
that?
did.
Yes.
Ecuador
That's
scored.
that's
Goal
dumb.
got taken
Soccer
off.
should not have that.
Yes.
There are certain instances where it actually works. Today
It's,
was like
They're-
no one was even asking for it.
They're
it's
like
wrecked-
too
It's
extreme.
wrecked
with
Man
it.
City before.
Did they lose because of
It's-
this call?
No, they
No,
still won.
They still won.
No. Then who cares?
There has been teams that lost because of
Man
that.
City. Man City.
Oh my.
Yeah. So
Man City sucks.
so United States plays tomorrow against Wales. There you
Good
go.
Good job. Wow.
They're
good
they're playing
job.
against fish.
Yeah, they're playing against the big blue
Can
whales.
you name
I like
one?
what
Can you name one player on the USA team, Tuck?
I have no idea. That they
You
keep
better.
showing
Wow.
number 10. I don't know his name.
Who's
though.
number 10?
Boy,
Is it
he's
his
from
number
Pennsylvania-
10?
Yes,
From
he's
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
From
is
Is,
Hershey-
LeBron James
From
is
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
is he our star player?
Christian
not-
Pulisic.
He's,
He's
not,
not
the
even
best.
he's not even the captain.
Yeah.
Tim Howard was a good goalkeeper.
Wow.
Wow.
That was 10 years ago.
he played in a World Cup.
Played in
Played
multiple
several.
World Cups. Good job, Tuck. How about the Zach Steffen not getting the call? How about that? You guys know
I don't know who that
Yeah.
is. So
He's not been playing. He's
Must have not been that
played
good.
any significant minutes for a long time. So kind of feel like he's not in form. It kind of fits.
how many of our players are from the
Yes.
MLS?
there's not many.
Not many. Most of
There's
them
not
play in
many.
Europe.
So where do we
I
get our
think
players
probably
from? They just
Europe.
play in Europe.
Yeah, they go
Yes.
play in Europe.
Okay, so we might have a good team.
USA soccer is getting a lot better. USA players are getting a lot
Yes.
better.
Yes.
But 4 years ago, I just remember the rant. What are you doing? You can't go get 3 points from I forget the team, but he's like, "What are you doing?"
Is that Alexi?
No,
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
wasn't,
who's that?
it wasn't. I don't know.
The redhead, Alexi Lawless?
No, it wasn't the redhead.
Oh.
It's-
Gibraltar is redhead.
oh, he's just like, "What are you doing?" But no,
Gibraltar.
I have been saying this. The MLS,
The
MLS
trying to name players.
you sit back and relax.
All right, I'll sit back. I'm sorry.
You sit back and relax on this conversation.
Bombay. Is that his name?
Mbappe.
That's from
Bombay.
That's
He's
from
on-
Wakanda.
He's on the cover of FIFA.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Yes.
Julian Mbappe.
You sit back.
I
and
know all
relax.
these players. You know.
He plays for France.
Yeah, good player.
All right. Who do you think's winning the World Cup? Make your
Argentina.
claim now.
Germany.
Argentina.
Germany.
Is Germany still good?
They're all right. Yeah.
They got
not
my
bad.
favorite goalkeeper. I don't know his name, but he's good.
Oh my gosh. How's he?
Can we
Your
mute
favorite.
him, please?
Yeah, for real.
Do you know his name, Spencer?
Neuer.
Yeah,
No.
Neuer. He's good.
Neuer
He's like
from
40.
I would watch his highlight videos in high school to prepare for my games.
Didn't work.
I've
Probably
said,
take a nap.
yeah, get one over your head in the playoff game. Yeah, that really worked.
I don't think that was a playoff game.
All right, so Kyle's got Argentina.
Yep.
Tyler's got
Writing
Germany.
these down.
Yeah.
I got Germany. I'll take Germany.
You know, Germany's not even in the World Cup.
They're in the World Cup.
Man, Keaton, who you taking?
Brazil.
Oh,
That's a good.
All
I
right,
think
I'll
it's going
take
to be Brazil or Argentina.
because
That's
I think
good.
I think Brazil too, but just to have a different pick, I'm gonna go with the repeat champion. I'm gonna go for France.
France.
That's.
I didn't know they won
Every
last
team-
time, so
I think since
The
2004, every team that's won, they've gotten out the next World Cup. So
In the knockout,
in
or
group stage.
not a,
last-
good, not a good pick, Spencer.
In the last
Yeah.
three, FIFA, the video game, has picked the champion. So
That is true.
And they
had
picked-
Argentina.
they pick Argentina this year.
Yeah,
no,
that is
might
true.
change. Might change.
But hopefully Messi, the GOAT, gets his first World Cup.
This
Trophy.
this potentially is his last World Cup too. So
And
It's
this would-
going to be. Yeah.
Does Ronaldo even have one World Cup?
no, he's
neither
never
do.
won.
This will
Portugal
this will signify Messi as the GOAT if he
Both
wins the World.
both of them could meet in the final of the World Cup. Both of them win their group stage.
Mm. What
So,
about Argentina, Barcelona? Could they?
Barcelona probably is not going to be in this tournament.
Yeah.
Bill.
Brazil. Oh my gosh. Argentina.
Yeah, I was about to say Barcelona's not in the World Cup.
Tucker's over
Even
there.
I know that.
Hold on. Wait, I think you might be wrong.
Argentina, Brazil. Argentina, Brazil.
I think they can meet.
The
in,
Yeah.
final.
I don't
That'd
know
be
if
good
they meet
fun.
in the final.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
a lot.
What's that? Just because of Neymar?
Yeah, Neymar, Messi.
They,
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
shooting players' names out.
Boom. Drop them.
No,
are we doing
I-
a prediction for tomorrow?
I think USA. I think they win 1-0 tomorrow.
1-0.
3-1.
3-1.
Yep,
3-1.
3-1.
3-1
I think-
US.
Yes.
I think they tie 1-1.
I
You
think
don't
they could
want a
one.
tie.
I'm going 1-1
That's
as
points.
well.
That's points. You
Gareth
still
Yeah, you
Bale's,
still get a
Gareth
point.
Bale's going to score. and
Okay,
stop
we
him.
need 3.
But no, I
Just
think
sit back, Carter.
I think USA. I think they get out of the group stage, and they
Yeah.
may contend and win one of the round 16s.
Yeah. They have the youngest team this year
Yes, this is.
out of any team.
And I was trying to say this before. The U.S. MLS and U.S. soccer is trending up right now. They were talking
Yeah.
about that at the All-Star game. Even if we're getting retired old people from Europe and other countries, but there's still a lot of young, like all the U.S. players right now are playing in Europe that are on the team and different things like that. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of young people in MLS, so it is
Yeah.
trending up. And they're adding a lot of teams. Like they added Charlotte, they're adding St. Louis this year. Their expansion is crazy. So
It's definitely growing, yes.
yeah, it's definitely grown.
Mhm.
Then when Messi comes after his contract to go to Miami, woo!
He's not going to MLS.
Yeah,
He's
not
already
com-
said this. He's going to Miami after his
No.
contract's over.
A lot
No.
of rumor. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a lot of rumor.
rumored.
A lot of rumor. I
It
know
was
my-
rumored that he's going to go back to Barca too. So
That is rumored still too. I think that's
Yeah.
still a legitimate one that Barca has been talking to him already. So
yeah, Barca went downhill after he left. So
He took his whole thing.
But-
So, but yes, go USA, 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 USA. Christian Pulisic and everybody like that. So, moving on. Let's end this episode. Already a banger out of us, I would feel like. But let's end this episode
is
with
it a
some.
is it a bussin' episode?
It is a bus and banger episode right now. Bus and bang.
Bang. What's up then?
What's up then? But let's move on to some Thanksgiving, some funny stories. We're not ready. Put that down. We're not ready for
We're
that.
ready for it.
You're ruining it.
Ready.
All right, let's go.
So some funny Thanksgiving stories for us. So we are, as you can tell, we're kind of big and we love some food. And
what does that mean?
Our sister always has to have stuffing. Stuffing is a must in our Thanksgiving meal, and make sure that she gets a lot, and or maybe she gets it last. Tucker always has to have mashed potatoes no matter what. He eats like half the bowl of mashed potatoes, and probably all of us gets a bunch of rolls. And the funny story, Amanda is an only child, and for the first couple family dinners that she has attended, it was a rough patch for her. And I think at Thanksgiving, she realized realized how dangerous we are. So there's 4 brothers, a sister, and then we have parents. There's 7 us. Amanda makes 8, and she's coming in only child. She gets all the food that she wants, and she didn't realize how nasty we are with rolls. So we grab like 2 or 3 on the first go by, and she barely gets one. And then if there's any extras, you better grab it before your food is done. And Amanda experienced this a couple times, and now she knows that she better get the rolls first, or she's not getting any rolls, or she gets 1 or 2, because we just devour rolls. We are devourers at Texas Roadhouse when we get rolls there. We're a devourer of rolls when there's at Thanksgiving or any other meal. And then our mom burns them half the time too. She doesn't put a timer on the oven, and she burns the rolls half the time, but it doesn't matter. We still devour the rolls. But Thanksgiving's always a fun time for us. I would say when I did go out to Barkley, not being home for Thanksgiving for the first time, it does feel weird. Not being there and things like that. Barkley was a fun time. I had some funny stories with Thanksgiving, good hospitality, but it's just so different if you're not with family during Thanksgiving or with somebody else's family. It's definitely different, but yeah, Thanksgiving's always a fun time. You guys got anything to add?
I love raisins in my stuffing. That's a number 1 go-to.
No.
There was a total mutiny
raisins.
in our family. Total mutiny in our family. The one year mother tried to sneak raisins into stuffing.
You can't sneak food. You can't sneak any secret ingredients in food.
They
we
still
always
ate it,
find
so
out.
Yeah.
You guys still ate
Of all the things from my youth, all the bad things that may have happened, the most traumatizing, raisins in my stuffing.
Yeah.
That was
and
a bad year.
that even happened in our youth. Or did it?
I think it was probably
we were
probably like 8 years ago now.
I was probably in like college or late high school.
Yeah. Yes, mother tries to trick us with food, but it never happens. Never happens. So anybody else? Any other funny stories?
No, we really don't do much on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
we
just football and
we gotta watch the parade. You gotta watch the parade.
yeah,
I haven't
parade,
watched the parade.
dog.
Mom?
What's the dog
No, the
thing? Dog competition?
No. Dog's not.
That's Shelby.
No.
Shelby wants
watches
that.
Well, you have to make mother happy, not Shelby. So,
All right, draft king.
is it draft time?
It's draft time.
He's
Sure.
not. His draft title this week is paused. We have a new draft title this week. Mom.
Mother.
She wanted us.
Here.
Yeah, she's in bed right now, but she wanted us to like build our own. I'm calling it build our own Thanksgiving plates. I would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good name. Build your
Yeah, I would
plate.
say it's a draft, really.
Yeah, I don't
Your-
think it's
your
a
preparation for when you're about to sit at the table. We're helping prepare the people for what they should pick.
We're building the
Yeah.
food mountain on your plate.
Food mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys a food? Is your food allowed to touch?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you guys?
You literally make a mountain out of the mashed potatoes.
And then you, and then you just pour. Then you
You
just
pour the-
pour.
You pour the
pour
gravy
gravy
over
all
as,
over.
Yes, as the lava.
Yeah. You put the turkey on the bottom, then stuffing mashed potatoes, and douse it in gravy.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. They're so bad.
But Mom is very excited about this. She's been like the whole month of November. She's like, "You guys got to do Thanksgiving. Got to do Thanksgiving draft."
We
So
prepared our list here.
she prepared a list of different things. It may not be a draft. We may have the same
Can you
things.
see the list?
Yes, we can see the list.
Yes.
Where's the list? Show the list again.
Here you go, Spencer.
Oh, good list.
All right, yeah, I'll show this off as we're going through it, and
But
But
Tucker didn't write it because it's neat.
yeah,
This
so
looks very
just
nice.
just imagine you have your plate in front of you, and then we're putting food on our plates, and that's how we're gonna kind of do it. And we may have the same things, we may not. We're just rolling with it this week. Something different, something for Thanksgiving. And also, are you guys I think we're all traditional Thanksgiving lunch or dinner. I have heard people do different, they eat different things. Like one of my professors at Barkley had tacos on Thanksgiving. He likes just doing random things. So
I think
Yeah,
we had a
we've
Thanksgiving
always
breakfast the one year.
yeah, we always usually do like a breakfast, and then we always eat at lunchtime
Yeah, like one or two usually.
because dinner times like leftovers, like turkey sandwiches, and
yeah.
My mom always says, "How
Leftovers.
can you be hungry?"
Yeah.
that. Yep,
It's easy.
you wake up from the nap and you're hungry. You know.
But all right, let's throw it over. Keaton's draft master this week has been
Here you go.
paused.
Just give us the
Paused.
Tucker. I
So
don't
we're-
even care.
throwing
Here's
it
the
up.
layout. Here's the layout. We all get turkey as our meat, and then all these are different. The different sides that we're picking. So here you go, Keaton. You get turkey, and there's number one, mashed potatoes.
I get mashed potatoes.
No, see
What
the different
pick-
choices.
I
Yeah,
can't
pick-
read them.
Oh Lord.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
Number
just
A.
read it for us.
I'll just read them. Number A is mashed potatoes from the box. Number B
Okay.
is homemade mashed potatoes. Number C is hash brown casserole. And number D is baked potato.
So I'll choose mashed
Choose one of 'em.
potatoes homemade.
Okay.
Homemade.
All right. I will also pick homemade mashed potatoes. You got to put the key here. You got to put the sour cream in mashed potatoes. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Gosh.
You put the sour cream in the homemade mashed potatoes. Game changer.
Mom only started doing that a couple years ago.
Yeah,
So
I gave her a
That's
hot
why it's better.
gave her the hot tip.
All right, Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, you got next.
I'll continue the trend.
Homemade?
Homemade mashed potatoes. We have fun with it too. Tucker's the skin. We smash them. I think I made it last year or something.
What are you
That was
talking
fun.
about?
You skin the
Skin the
potatoes for
potatoes.
us. You're a fast skinner.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
You writing these down, Spencer?
What are my options again? I'm working on it. Let me see the options so I know the numbers.
Oh my gosh. All right,
He
here.
can't-
I can read it, so put it up there. Yeah, homemade. We got hash brown casserole. Okay, yeah, you gotta go with homemade mashed potatoes then.
B?
But I'm big. They have to be creamy. I don't like when there's chunks in my mashed potatoes.
I kind of like the chunks. Just like
I
small
I
chunks.
like the cream.
Yeah,
Like the creamy.
creamy.
You like it smooth? Like it smooth?
I bet you do. All right.
Oh
Move
my
on.
gosh.
Moving on.
So we
All
all
right,
have
number-
we all have the same plate, and we must be brothers.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right, number
apparently.
2, Keaton, is the stuffing. So we got A is homemade stuffing.
How's there different stuffing?
Well, I don't know if you get. I
Just
don't know if you
got-
heard of this. Putting stuffing in the bird when you cook it. In the turkey.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of that.
That's good.
That's number one. Number two is stuffing from a box. C is stuffing with raisins, and then D is just get stuffing before Shelby.
Mom just thinks she's hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's
It's
just
good one.
hilarious.
It's a good one.
We're all gonna have the same stuffing, so
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
going with box.
What was option A again? The homemade.
The homemade stuffing. I don't know if we've ever had that.
Have we
No, we
have we had that in our household?
No, we always just have it for the box.
I don't know how you make. How do you make?
It's
home
like breadcrumbs, isn't it?
That's probably bread.
Yeah, what we did at Spread
It's like
Eagle.
dried out
it's just-
bread.
Yeah, it's just the breadcrumb stuff. Like they bake it. They bake the bread basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually just go with option D. Make sure that you get it before your
Okay.
sister does.
So just
So what
homemade.
kind of food is that? Homemade
you
or
know,
what?
Have you-
homemade.
We didn't put this on the list. This is more on my in-law side of the family. Stuffing with rice in it. You guys ever had stuffing with rice?
I've never had that.
Not bad. It's not bad. I kind of like it.
Like white rice or brown
I
rice.
like white rice. Yep.
I've never heard of
White
that. No.
rice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Good.
And the funny thing is, I heard people stuffing. You only have stuffing once a year. Our sister, if she has a box of stuffing, she will make it year round. So,
Yep,
That's
she
the
Eat
has.
most-
the whole box.
She has made the whole box.
Yeah.
sorry, Shelby.
Hey, you like a certain food, you just eat a lot.
Shout out to the Brilliantly Dumb Show. Why is stuffing only a side at Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
And now they're fans of us because we just shouted them out.
Yep.
exactly.
Welcome,
Yep.
guys. We just got
Welcome, Bob, Joey, Fat Perez, Bear Down,
They're
Jet.
calling. We just got them a lot of followers. You're
All
welcome.
right, we moving on to
Yep,
3.
for sure.
No, I'm moving.
Yeah,
All right, the third side is the rolls. So we have, excuse me, we have 1 roll is good, 2 rolls is good is the second one. The third one is 3 rolls or more, and D is just make sure Amanda gets rolls first.
you just make sure Amanda gets rolls.
Is that what we're picking?
Can I
Now,
Can I
can
go
we
with
pick?
1 roll and 1 croissant?
Yeah, let's say what you want a roll or you want a croissant.
Go wake up the draft
Yeah,
master. That's third.
I forgot
Yeah,
we
don't
did
get mom.
croissants. I forgot we do those.
Yeah, we do croissants.
All
Because
right.
I usually get 1 roll and 1
It
croissant.
doesn't matter. The,
All right, we'll
true,
do-
the true answer is still D, no matter what. Make sure Amanda at least
gosh.
gets one.
No,
Yes,
I'm
Amanda's-
picking C,
around.
3 rolls.
Of course you
You-
are.
Mhm. I like a good.
Only
I
because
like.
four is not an option.
Yeah,
Oh, that's more stuff.
I like a good crescent roll. I'll take a crescent roll. I like a good crescent.
Here's what you do: you cut the roll down in the middle, and then you stuff the mashed potatoes in it, and then you eat that.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
Mashed potato man coming back.
Did you get me? I like a good crescent roll.
Yes, we
I
got
like-
you.
What is everyone choosing here?
Don't know
We're
how
picking
tracking.
stuff that's not on the list.
I wrote it down.
Oh.
I've got official bookkeeping.
Do
over
you see
here.
the list
All
here?
right.
I see
I
the
put-
list,
I
but
wrote it
that's
down.
not.
The list is
We need items. What if you
Not
don't want a
good.
roll? What if you want a crescent
Yeah.
roll? There's
I
different
forgot.
types.
I forgot about the crescents. I'm sure Mom did too.
There's good.
Hey.
There's different types of bread.
Number
about-
four.
what about
moving on.
biscuits?
Number four.
just go next.
All right, number 4, we got cranberry sauce.
Skip.
That's a negative. Skip.
We all
Skip,
hate
go
cranberry
5.
sauce.
Done.
Yeah.
All right,
Skip.
we all got C then. No cranberry sauce.
No.
Skip.
All right, I gotta say the cranberry sauce from the can. That thing just comes out. It's like
Oh yeah.
it's literally like bloop. It comes out as a whole piece.
No, shaped like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got, like,
shaped
the
like a can.
rivets
It's
in
got
it,
the
too.
rivets of the can. That
Yeah.
cannot be good for you.
It's. They were saying it's all sugar. So
pure sugar.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
the
number
cranberry.
5, we got the vegetables.
Skip.
No, I like vegetables. A is corn. B is broccoli.
Okay.
I don't think we ever had broccoli. C is green bean casserole. D is Brussels sprouts, and E is no vegetable.
There is a no vegetable option.
What are you
So
going with?
Can we pick multiple off of this?
Yeah, let's do that. What are you
Sure.
picking, Keaton? Only two, because we usually have two, right?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
What are you picking, Keaton?
I'll go with corn.
Corn.
Just corn.
You only picking
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Double
go
dose of
with
corn.
I'm gonna go with corn and green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole's good.
Same right there. Same.
All right, Spencer.
Oh, you
what do
didn't go the
got?
no. I'm going an AC as well. A little AC.
I like the green.
We all have the same dish right now.
That's basically what we have. We're picking what we always have.
Yeah.
I like good green bean casserole.
All right, the next one is the sweet potatoes.
No.
So we got.
The
Eat this, Kyle.
yeah.
I do not have sweet potatoes.
All right, listen to the option because you definitely eat this one.
No, I don't.
Just listen.
All right.
Just listen.
A, we
Just-
got sweet potatoes with marshmallows. You never had that? Okay.
No.
B, we got sweet potatoes with the pecans and brown sugar.
No.
All right, you gotta try that.
She's
this
had.
week.
She's made it.
She's made it. I'm not having it.
You're having that this
You
week.
can't
Kyle.
even
It's
taste
very,
the sweet potatoes.
it's very good. It's literally.
Not
the
an adventure over here.
Yeah. All right. C
I don't
is,
even like sweet potatoes.
C is plain sweet potatoes, and D is no sweet potatoes.
D.
All right, Keaton, what
Kyle's
do you got?
D. The second one, the one with pecans.
Yep, I'm picking the pecans too. Pecans, brown sugar.
Yeah.
What was the first one again?
With-
Marshmallows?
yeah, marshmallows.
Can I just get mine with butter? I like sweet potatoes and butter.
Sure.
We'll
Just
just go.
butter.
We'll go
That's
plain
on
sweet
the
potatoes for
list.
you. Plain sweet potatoes. That's what you get.
Plain. Which one's that? See?
C.
It's not a list.
All right, then the last one is the dessert, the best part. So
Do we even
got-
have room for dessert?
Oh, there's always
You
room.
two would.
I'm a little full.
Two
Yeah,
plates, two plates, and then dessert. All right.
Gosh,
Wow.
two mouthfuls of plates.
All right, we got pumpkin pie with whipped cream. B is apple pie with ice cream. C is peanut butter cheesecake. And D is brownies. Is there any desserts we're missing that you guys can think
Is
of?
there all the above?
Oh, team Bob.
You gonna eat all four of those?
Pecan pie. Pecan
I'm
pie.
picking
I don't
pecan-
think we never have that.
pecan pie. That's a good one.
I'm putting.
Is that
C,
Thanksgiving?
cheesecake. That's our thanks. That is a family Thanksgiving tradition. I like the cheesecake. C.
Cheesecake.
Like a good cheesecake.
We usually have the cheesecake on Christmas, right?
Yes, we do.
Probably both.
I'm going. Keaton, what are you picking?
Apple pie and the ice cream, but it's gotta be
Mm.
warmed up apple pie. Like the microwave a little bit.
I'm going with pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Kyle.
Apple pie.
All right.
Easy.
I got Kyle
Easy.
down for all.
No, apple pie.
Give it
I
to
do
me.
not. I do not eat pumpkin pie like that. Apple pie. I could have a whole apple pie. That's year-round apple pie.
All right. That's the list for you folks.
That's
Or
the draft.
The choices. Yep.
That's the draft,
Now
man.
pick your favorite, and that's the only thing you're allowed to get on your Thanksgiving.
All right. Let's do. We
Yep.
can do your favorite side overall.
Just said apple pie. Favorite side? I thought you said dessert. My
Let's go
bad.
with side. Keaton, what's your favorite
Side.
side for Thanksgiving?
Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I don't really like Thanksgiving, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look forward to
I
it?
like Christmas more than Christmas food. more
We
than
have
Thanksgiving.
this. We have the same food on Christmas.
Oh, we have ham at Christmas.
You
Oh,
like
you
ham?
like ham?
You like ham more
I
than
like
turkey?
ham.
Then let
Yes.
him have ham. He doesn't have to have turkey. Give him
Nope.
ham.
This is everybody
People-
gets
Everyone
turkey.
gets ham or
The
turkey.
list says everybody
People-
gets turkey.
You know that turkey was not at the first Thanksgiving. That's your knowledge.
You said this like 5 times.
That's your
already.
knowledge. That's your trivia right there.
All right. My favorite side's mashed potatoes, like Kyle said. What's your
I
favorite,
said-
Kyle?
Mine. This is not on anybody's list, and this was brought up from another podcast. I will always like a good mac and cheese.
Yeah, we don't have mac and cheese ever. I wish we did.
Let's add it this year. We're adding mac and
Are
cheese.
we making mac and cheese this year?
Yeah. we're
Just
making
add another thing mom has to make.
Straight make 1 cup of Easy Mac and just put it on the table.
I could do that.
Let's do the Cheetos mac and cheese. Kyle.
I am a big fan. This is not our family thing, but I like cheesy potatoes.
Mm.
The
Delicious.
ones we have for Christmas.
With the cornflakes on the top. Do
Yeah.
we have those?
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We have that at Christmas.
Yep.
That's it.
Those are
See,
delicious.
another thing.
That's a good pick.
Christmas time food. It's better.
It's a good pick.
Yeah. And we have the last couple of years we've done the prime rib on Christmas, which has been
Oh,
very
yeah.
good.
We're switching it
And we
up.
make-
She's
and we
switched
make,
it
like,
up.
10 pounds of cookies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait until the Christmas plate edition.
Yeah, we'll be doing a Christmas podcast for sure.
We'll be doing Christmas plate. She probably has the list. She probably has the list up already, but
Outro.
outro.
Yeah,
We're
it was-
ruining it.
Da-da-da.
Any final thoughts that we have here, folks? Any final thoughts?
nope, nothing for me.
No.
No, no final thoughts.
Crickets.
I've been
Good
I've been
luck to
thinking-
USA.
I've
Yeah.
been thinking of this all episode. I forgot to say this in the beginning, but congratulations, Warriors, finally winning a road game. I know it's against the Rockets, but and Curry's already going night-night on people, so it's just over.
I'd say for my prediction earlier, if the Warriors had a winning record, Curry would be considered for MVP.
yes, exactly. So,
But
but those are the final thoughts. Again, thank you guys for joining us for this special Thanksgiving episode of What's Up Then podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Be thankful this week. Don't only be thankful just this one day, but be thankful as a lifestyle and be blessed with your families and friends that you guys are hanging out with. So another edition of What's Up Then podcast, episode number 6. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll catch you in the next one.
catch you on the